Hello, my name is Timothy Bailey. I am the ESOL coordinator with Project Learn of Summit County. Today we're going to look at articles. You probably know what articles are. There are 3 of them. We use them every day. Do you know what they are? I'll tell you. The first one just looks like the letter A. Okay. The second one, AN. And the third one, THE. These are the 3 articles. 1, 2, 3. Articles are a kind of adjective, so they go in front of nouns. For example, here, my friend, this is a chicken, right? A chicken. Okay? So, the noun is chicken, the article is a. Between the article and the noun, I could also have an adjective. For example, this chicken is white. So I could say this is a white chicken. So then we have article, a, adjective, white, and then the noun, chicken. Right? Goodbye, chicken. So articles go before nouns or adjectives. But did you know, or do you know, that there are 2 ways to pronounce each article? Let's look at the first one. These are phonetic symbols. So if you haven't seen these before, each symbol represents a sound. One sound and one sound only. They're different from letters because many English letters can have different sounds. But if you're learning how to pronounce a word, how to say a word, the symbols tell you very clearly how they sound. This symbol here makes the sound A. So for this article, one of the pronunciations is A. Okay. Let's look at another one. Here's another symbol. Looks like an E, but upside down. This is called a schwa. This sound is A. So the article here has 2 pronunciations, A and A. Let's go to number 2 over here. These 2 symbols together, a, an, an. One pronunciation for this article, an. Look at the other one. Here we see the schwa again, just like over here. So remember this was a. This is un. The second pronunciation for this article, un. Let's look at our third one here. This symbol here is th. Th. Here's the schwa again. The. So one of the pronunciations for this article, the. And one last pronunciation. Here's the again. Th. This symbol that looks like a small I is E. So the pronunciation, the. Try them here. Let's go back to the first one. A. Number 2. An. Un. The. The. Okay, so 3 articles, 2 pronunciations for each article. But when do we use these articles? This is a nice chart. We have them here, an, and the. And an are very similar. Both are used in front of singular, countable nouns. Okay? A chicken. Okay, a chicken. We don't use before uncountable or plural nouns. We don't use an before uncountable or plural nouns. So for example, we never have a money or a rice. And we never have chickens. Chickens. And also tell us, one, if I tell you I have a chicken, that's the same as saying I have one chicken. Okay? Now the difference between these two, is used in front of words that begin with a consonant. B, C, D, F, anything that's not a vowel. If a word begins with a vowel, a noun begins with a vowel, we use an. A, E, I, O, and U. These are the vowels, right? So, an apple, an elephant, an orange. If you look at the examples, right? Go back to a cat, a bird, a child, a doctor, a house, a bike, a boy, a table. So look at an. Here's the vowels in the nouns. A, E, A, O. So an apple, an egg, an ant, an orange, an hour, an ant, right? Different from this ant. This is the insect. This is the person. An old man. Here we have the noun. But look, the noun starts with an M, a consonant. But the adjective after the article starts with an O. So whatever the word is that comes after the article determines which article we use. And last, an uncle. An uncle. Now you might also be saying, look at our. It starts with a consonant, H, just like over here. Part of it is the sound. When you hear this word, you hear the H, house. When you hear this word, you don't hear the H. You only hear our. Our. So because the sound sounds like a vowel, we use an. So what about the? Well, the is used in front of all nouns. It doesn't matter that the nouns are singular or plural, countable or uncountable. They're used to describe someone or something specific or unique. Right? Specific or unique. Okay? I need to borrow the pen. Maybe in class there's only one pen. I need the pen. That pen, our only pen in class. That's different than saying I need a pen, any pen, blue pen, red pen, doesn't matter. The is about being specific. And here are the examples: the earth, the world, the air, the weather, the moon, the president, the CEO, and the sun. Okay? Let's try it out. So here, Tony. Tony is eating what? An, or the. Well, between and an, we're going to say an. Tony is eating an apple. Okay? If there was a group of children and there was different things to eat, such as chips and carrots and an apple, and Tony was eating the one apple that the group had, then we could say Tony is eating the apple. Right? There's only one. But let's just say that Tony is eating an apple. How about Fatima? Fatima has what? Probably Fatima has a cat, right? Nothing specific. She has a cat. That's all we're saying. We don't know what kind of cat. We're just saying she has a cat. Class will begin in what hour? Begin in an hour. A-N. Okay, class will begin in an hour. So there's a group of children, and the group of children were late for the party. Right? Other people weren't late. The adults weren't late. This is a specific group of children, right? So we could say the children were late for the party. Okay? Remember, we can't say a children because we don't use a before plural nouns. This is more than one. Try another one. One last one. Look, Fatima again. Fatima read what book before she saw the movie? So here, a long time ago, someone wrote a book. Then they made a movie about it. So there's only the one book that the movie came from, a very specific book. Fatima read the book before she saw the movie. Okay. Let's look at some rules quickly. So we talked about these. Goes before words beginning with a consonant. C, D, M, L, R. We said that and goes before words beginning with a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. Also before words, remember, that have a vowel sound, like hour. The article can be pronounced a or a. In general speaking, is the most common, right? What you hear from your neighbors or friends who are native English speakers is probably a. However, if we want to stress something, really draw your attention to it, or we are doing public speaking, such as giving a speech or a presentation, we will often use a. A makes us speak clearer when we say that. It's harder to say, right? So it slows us down, which is important in public speaking. An can be pronounced an or un. Again, in normal speaking, un is most common, right? So most of the time you will hear people saying un, right? However, if we want to have stress or we are doing public speaking, an is often what you will hear. Again, it's more difficult to say, takes a little bit longer, and it slows us down. For the plus a word beginning with a consonant is usually the. This, in general, is the most common. Again, if you listen to your neighbors or friends who grew up speaking English, they're more than likely going to say the. However, the plus a word beginning with a vowel is traditionally the, right? I am the one who is teaching this class, right? That was the traditional rule. You may or may not hear that. However, again, to stress a word or an idea or to do public speaking, such as a speech and a presentation, you will probably hear the more than just listening to your neighbors. I hope this was helpful. Here are a couple links. I have posted the links with this video. You can go and read more about the articles, see some examples, and more explanation about how to use them. Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. Have a great day. Bye-bye.